This is Rap Son, worshiping the Most High God of Israel alone and carrying on the legacy and teachings of my dear father and our dear messenger, Rap the News. Shalom, family. Someone posted a comment, "I don't want to sound vicious or anything towards any one of our family, but is anyone planning to flee? How can we continue to sit here and glorify the Most High in the comments, but put no action into what is required of us from Him? For those of us who are able, we should be coming together to create a place for our family. Those who are able and not able, as long as they obey the Most High, are we ever going to pursue this requirement of the Most High?" And then it's a valid question. To show that you have heard the Most High, you need to actually do as you are commanded. And then some people are struggling, like they want to get out, but they're struggling doing it on their own. So if people could come together and go ahead and buy a piece of land and go ahead and build it up and live under the commands and statutes of the Most High God of Israel, that'll be easier than working alone. Now, if the Most High blesses us financially, it's something that I personally wanted to do for our people. But our people need to have the right mindset. They need to be prepared to submit to authority in accordance with the laws of the Most High God of Israel. They need to have the mindset to know that it's not going to be all fun and games. That after initial meet and greet, learning about each other initially, then the reality sets in. Everyone comes with their own baggage. You may not like this or that about the person, but you don't go and start backbiting. You don't go and start forming these cliques. If they are against the commands of the Most High God, then you admonish them. If they are within their rights of the Most High God, then fucking deal with it. So everyone coming together is a nice idea, but everybody has to have the right mentality. You have to be prepared to flee and live with your family, and that's prepared mentally as well. Having the mentality that you need to labor and labor hard. I'm not saying a brother should work a brother with rigor. I am saying that you need to be prepared to work hard for your people. You need to be prepared to chip in financially for the whole people and not just yourself. Everyone working together to keep things flowing for everyone. To make sure everyone has, whether it's spiritually, physically, or financially. You need to be your brother's keeper. You have to be prepared for rules, to follow and obey the rules of the land. The rules of the land needs to be in accordance with the Most High's laws. They need to be established and enforced. You need to be prepared to submit to them and leave all your simple worldly ways that you learn from these nations behind you. You have to be prepared to deal with the weather. It's going to get very hot and it's going to get very cold out here in the desert. And then you have to be prepared to deal with predators, whether it's ground squirrels or rabbits that's going to eat your crops, whether it's coyotes or bobcats, or whether it's demons that want to come and take what you have built up, take what you have invested in. So to me, one of your initial investments besides the land would be a fence. Get a fence put up around your land because you need to protect you and those with you. The Most High God of Israel is the only protector, but He wants you to put in that work. You have to be prepared to deal with the reality, facing each other instead of running away to some superficial escape as you did in the city. When you have an issue with your brother, resolve it and make it right. Leave your gift at the altar and go make it right with your brother. You cannot make it into the Most High's kingdom if you do not make it right with your brother. If you think you can have bad blood in heaven, then you need to think again. Hell is the place for you to burn up inside. You can burn up all you want there. Matthew 5:24. Leave there thy gift before the altar and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother and then come offer thy gift. So I'm not telling you something outside of the scriptures. You have to be prepared to leave your addictions. You have to be prepared to do away with your bad habits. Don't become an idolater when you give into your addictions, because you are showing submission to something other than the Most High God, whom all submission is due. And that makes you an idolater, and every idolater is going to go into hell. Revelations 21 verse 8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And then when someone transgresses the law, aka when someone sins, we admonish them. We don't, oh, you don't win against the Most High, now get the fuck out. No, you try to admonish them, get the sheep back on the straight path. Now if they continue on in their wrongdoing and they don't desist, they do away with the admonishment, they don't want to hear it, then you gotta go. You gotta be expelled. The leader is correct in expelling you. Now if it's some type of sexual immorality, you committing fornication, you committing adultery, then you need to get out right away, because chances are you and that person is still there. You're gonna continue to do that, or you're going to try to invite somebody else into that. You just need to go. You should know that that is not acceptable. If you want to do the hanky-panky, then you need to get married under the Most High God. But that should not be the basis of your marriage, because then you're going to fail. Don't marry somebody based off of lust and hormones and looks. Base it off of their belief and their willingness to submit to the Most High God of Israel. Sex and looks get old fast. And if that was your basis, that's the end of your relationship. Now, again, when someone transgresses the law, aka when someone sins, we admonish them. Ezekiel 33:8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou does not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thine hand. So you're accountable for if you did not do your duty and admonish the wicked. Admonish your brother when he went astray. And then those being admonished need to heed the admonishment. Proverbs 19 verse 27. Stop listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. So you have to listen to the admonishment, which is the instruction. The Most High God sent you a book of instruction, and you need to go by it. Heed his commands. You should heed it and not have ill blood toward your brother or your sister for correcting you. Not forming a rebellious group or clique to speak bad about your brother or sister behind their back, to backbite them. Because one of the things that the Most High God hates is he that sows discord among his brethren. Proverbs 6 verse 16 through 19. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that are swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So when admonished, often people either want to do 2 things. They want to lash out and fight in the defense, or they want to run away. You need to sit there and face yourself and correct your transgression, and not running away to try to escape accountability for your actions. You will continue to recreate your situation as long as you continue to transgress against the Most High God's laws. So on the land, expect to face your transgressions. Expect us as leaders to do as we are commanded in Isaiah 58 verse 1. Shout it aloud and do not hold back. Raise your voice like a trumpet. Declare to my people their rebellion, and to the descendants of Jacob their sins. Your shepherds are there to lead you, and you are there to follow. You can take the mindset, as many do, because you're stiff-necked people. Oh, he's not my shepherd. Is he telling you what is right? Is he telling you to not transgress against the Most High? Then fucking follow. He is leading you straight. It doesn't matter if you feel they are your shepherds or not. Hearken to the voice and commands of the Most High through his shepherds. Hebrews 13 verse 17. Have confidence in your leaders and submit to their authority, because they keep watch over you as those who must give an account. Do this so that their work will be a joy, not a burden, for that will be of no benefit to you. Stop making it difficult for your leaders. Oh, they're making it difficult on me. Good. You need to change from your wicked ways. We need to edify and build each other up. We need to stop being so quick to tear each other down. And that's what most do instead of making it right with their brother, instead of forgiving. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. Once you know the truth and you still transgress, there is no forgiveness for you. until you desist, you hypocrite. Hebrews 10:26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin. So coming together and fleeing, and coming together on the land as family under the Most High God of Israel, it is a good and nice idea, but everybody has to come with the right mentality. Come looking to give 100% or don't come at all. This is Rap Son.